へへ、作戦大成功だな。こいつが入ったおかげでクーディエにも機動力が出てきたんじゃね。で、何食いに行く？作戦成功と新人くんの初単独侵入成功祝いだからな。特別豪勢なもんにしようぜ。それかお嬢もいないし、どうせならちょっぴりいかがわしい店でも。
Really? Is that all you think about?
なあ、お嬢にはちゃんと声をかけたんだよな。ああ、返事はあった？いや。まだだんまりか。ああ、もうやっぱ俺連れてくれ。
千歳はすごいやつなんだ。エリカが初めて懐いた他人で、エリカと3人でフーディエを作ろうと言い出したのはあいつだ。俺は一時期いろいろあって、もうチームなんかコリゴリだと思ってたんだよな。今回の仕事、エリカが裏で何か動いていただろう。
Busted.
言わなくていい。俺が知っていると分かると嫌がるからな。好きなようにさせてやってくれ。あいつの方がよっぽど兄貴らしいのかもしれないな。
Sir. Sir. Alright, what do I got in the way of a bunch of things, apparently? Which type device Digimon damage the most? Data type. We were just in a fight that proved that. No, from the book I read yesterday, I couldn't. I just hide the whole time. New case is in. Check the board. Ask me if it's too hard for you. Yuko is cute, but so are the girls we met in Shibuya. Let's go back there! Boop? I have no idea what that means. I'm Yoko Kamashira. Thanks for the other day. Come to that store with me. Something else on the menu you want? I'm afraid to ask, but... BBS... 3 new cases added. I'm gonna leave these ones for... never. They're just farm cases. They're not important to the story. And for better or worse, I do want to push through the story. Alright, find my dream chief and learn the secret of... oh, chef. How to glow shining barley. Is the chef golden? That would be awesome, right? Sure? I'm kind of afraid now. The client is Solarimon. I'll contact it and ask it for details on the case. Hello, are you the one who solves Digimon's problems? Well, in a manner of speaking. You're not a counselor, but you will listen to my problem, right? I'm Solarimon. Pleased to meet you. I work in security for a financial institution's server. I want you to investigate the head of security's secret. No, I'm not trying to dig up dirt on my boss or anything like that. Quite the opposite. I look up to my boss, Gardermon Gold. Particularly his shiny gold body. Just thinking about it makes me breathless. I wish I had a cool body like that. Oh, I'm starting to feel faint. Sorry, I'll get to the point. I want you to investigate the secret of Gardermon's gold body. That's part of my problem, isn't it? Audio thing. I must know how I can get such a magnificent body for myself. Try digivolving? Why not just ask him? I couldn't just go up and ask him something like that. Gardermon Gold is the big boss. Everyone looks up to him. I'm just a nobody. I get nervous just making reports to him for work. There's no way I could bring myself to ask him something like this. Huh? A case is a case? Does that mean you'll do it? Yay! I'll send you the location of the server where he is. Good luck. Knowing my luck, it's gonna end in a fight. Real quick. No memory. Curses. Hack red wall. Hey, over here, stop! Ah, the firewall? It's really strong. The server was hacked a little while ago. Security was seriously stepped up after that. It might be a little difficult to get in. I'm used to coming and going as I please. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. You can handle it? That's a relief. Boop. Wall crack. I got 3 ultimates. If I can't handle a red firewall, there's something wrong. Wow, you hackers never cease to amaze me. But inviting a hacker to the server I'm supposed to protect, I can't help but feel a little guilty. Where's Garjamon? He should be here. But he's always moving around the server to monitor security. Just walk around and you'll run into him soon enough. Huh? You don't have that kind of time? You're right. It would be a disaster if an outsider was discovered in the server. A new security system is being tested on this server. There should be a short time lag before the administrator is notified. So it's the best chance you have for moving around the server, although... Eh? Lure Garjamon to come to you? Do you think you can do it? What? So after sneaking in undetected, you're just going to let him know you're here? That sounds dangerous. That face. The security guards will be here soon. There he is. He gets a cutscene and everything. Intruder, who are you? Wow, Garjamon Gold is really here. Huh? Solaramon, did you arrive before me? What? You mean to say you deliberately attacked the server in order to lure me here? You have a reason? Must be something malicious. Now come quietly, intruder. I'm just shaking my head right now. This is a little bit of comic relief. D-grenade! Did nothing. Bonk. Beware the panda. You know what? He's not any particular type. Yeah, no, really, we're not here for anything malicious. We just want to look about your bod. Which is just as bad in its own way. Vulcan Palm 2. Yeah, that didn't do much. I mean, it did something, but not much. Animal nail. You know what? Yeah, give it a shot. 108! You know what? Panda, hit harder. Thunderfall 1. This is true. 154. And yet, I'm still gonna light him on fire. 126. There we go. $158, and that's a wrap. Hopefully I didn't actually just kill him. Because that would be awkward. So you lured me here to defeat me. A cunning ploy indeed. No, that's not it. He's not an intruder. What do you mean? Do you know this person? Well, you came to ask me something? So you break into the server and cause all this commotion just to ask me a question? If you're genuinely sorry, then I don't want to take things any further. But what is it that you're willing to risk capture just to ask me? You want to know the secret of my golden body? Why would a human want to know such a thing? I see. So Solaramon hired you to ask me. I'm sorry, I wasn't brave enough to ask you directly, so I hired this human to do it. I really look up to you. I want a magnificent golden body just like yours. You wanted to know how to get a golden body. That's right. Sorry to disappoint you, but there is no secret. None at all? I used to be a Solaramon, just like you. I simply worked hard as a security guard, and one day I digivolved into my current form. So I just need to work hard? So it's a Digivolution form. Exactly. Digimon look very different after they digivolve. That's how I went from being a Solaramon to what I am now. It's no secret. There's no need to thank me. But I can't believe I lost to a human. I still have some way to go as head of security. If you were a real intruder, we would be in serious trouble right now. I must reevaluate my abilities and apply myself to make sure I'm up to the job. Wow, instead of punishing us, you're disciplining yourself. You're so cool. I'm not sure that's the word I'd use. Thank you for talking to Garjamon for me. He talks to me all the time now. I'm working much harder than before, and Garjamon Gold is being so supportive. Being supported by someone I admire so much is like a dream. You said I should be able to digivolve like him if I keep up the hard work. I'd given up hope of ever being like him. But just knowing that he used to be a Solaramon just like me is really encouraging. He doesn't look impressive. He's so wise. Oh, he doesn't just look impressive, he's so wise too. I want to be just like him. And I know that if I work hard enough, I'll have the same magnificent golden body one day. Thanks to you, my days are filled with hope again. Once I get my cool new golden body, I'll be sure to visit you and show it off. Report. I had 5 responses I need to go check the line for. Farm expansion. Good. I might be able to buy some stuff. Thief who doesn't steal. Hold up. I want to go buy some stuff. I hope. Boing. Yes, I'll take a coffee too. Huh, talk about putting some coffee in your sugar. I could actually get used to this. No, not the coffee, the shop. HP capsule bees! Not that many. That should be plenty. Boop. Use the PC. Okay, let's go for the thief who doesn't nope. Nope. I mean, this would be really easy to take care of, but yeah, let's just go for thief who doesn't steal. Ba-dum-bum. This should, theoretically, be quick. Getting all of us together for a job, that's pretty extravagant. Who's the client? The aquarium at Ikikaburo. Ikibuk... Oh, I can't even pronounce that right. So the client is a fish? Of course not. It's the aquarium's manager. It's a theft case. It seems some thieves have been breaking in. It's too bad. It just sounds like an ordinary case. But theft? Surely that's more of a police matter. The police have passed the case on to us. Say what? So it's not just an ordinary case. I see you're all here. Thanks for agreeing to this. How can you fit in this back room? The client is Mr. Mizushita, manager of the Ikibukuro Aquarium. I can't pronounce anything. Keep in mind that everything we discuss must be kept absolutely confidential. Then I'll explain the situation. Fish have gone missing from our tanks every night for some time now. Because of the cunning methods employed by the thieves, it took us more than a month to notice that anything was wrong. Hang on a sec. Can I ask something first? What fish have been stolen? For starters, sea bream, flounders, and seahorses. Wow, maybe the thieves just want to start their own aquarium. This is no laughing matter. You should take it more seriously. Hey. You laugh and he gets mad at me. What else was stolen? Some sharks. I thought sharks were huge. How could they steal them? The sharks in our aquarium are small species. They're only about 30 centimeters long. Quick, centimeter to feet. Conversion. 30 centimeters to inches. 12-inch long shark. That's a baby. I never knew they were small sharks. They don't sound very scary. Clownfish, cougar, eels, jellyfish, sardines, spider crabs, and even penguins and sea otters have also been stolen. What? Goodness. Ah, what about cod? Were any cod stolen? Why are cod important? No, we don't have cod at the aquarium. Oh, I see. Erica, the issue isn't what was stolen. How could you not notice all those missing animals for a whole month? Well, the thieves, they employed very cunning methods. Yeah, right. Are you sure it's not because your old geezers aren't up to the job? I don't know what to say to that. Hey, show some respect for your elders. Hackers rely on information to do their jobs, so you should listen to everything the client has to say. Isn't that right, Ryuji? Sorry for the interruption. Please continue. We don't know why, but the thieves always return the animals to where they belong after a few hours. What the? So the exhibits are stolen during the night and returned before we open the next day. More specifically, they're usually returned after about an hour. That's why we didn't notice it for over a month. I can see why. And none of the fish acted weird after they got returned? She means, how did you eventually notice what was going on? Unless something happens, the CCTV camera TV footage is wiped every month without being watched. A member of our staff noticed what was happening while erasing the footage. It showed some masked men carrying away the tanks at lightning speed. Then they returned in about an hour and put them back in the exact same place, right down to the millimeter. A live animal put up with that? Why would they do such a thing? That's what makes this case so bizarre. They risk being caught just to return what they took. Ordinarily, yes, but my superiors have been at loggerheads over how to handle it. I'll spare you the details, but this case isn't technically classified as theft. Legally, theft is the intention to permanently deprive the owner of property. If that can't be proven, it can't be considered theft. The perpetrator's behavior of always returning to the exhibit means that the owner isn't permanently deprived of his property. But it is a case of breaking and entering, get him on that! If we knew who they were, we could nail them for trespass on private property. I was just saying. But trespassing cases aren't a high priority. Okay, point. My superiors have decided that we can't spare the resources to investigate this case right now. Come off it. That just sounds like an excuse for being lazy. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Detective Matayashi can't be everywhere at once. It's okay, Ryuji. I've got a thick skin. That's why I've resorted to bringing Mr. Mizushita here to meet with you in secret. How anybody can fit in here is a mystery. The aquarium is actually scheduled to undergo major renovation soon. If word of this gets out, we might end up losing our grant and might even have to shut down permanently. I suppose it would be risky to give a grant to an aquarium where thieves can come and go at will. The CCTV footage is evidence of trespassing. If you can find out who they are, I'll arrest them. Please tell us everything else you know. Then we'll decide whether or not to take the case. The thieves always make their move during gaps in the security guards' patrol schedules. Of course, we change the routes and handover times every day. Even so, they always know the times when there are the fewest guards. How about security? Do you have motion sensors or infrared beams? The thieves disable the security system so the alarm never goes off. Is it some crappy old security system? Far from it. It's brand new. One of the thieves must be a highly skilled hacker. I heard there are lots of top-notch hackers in Eden. You don't suspect us, do you? Of course not. Matayashi told me all about you. Matayoshi, whoops. He said you wouldn't be capable of something like this. I mean, true. I didn't mean that. I just mean you wouldn't be capable of committing a crime like that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be asking for your help. Isn't that right, Mr. Mizushita? Right, sorry I phrased that badly. I would really like Hootie to uncover the truth and catch the culprits. So what's it gonna be? Take the case. Then let's take it. I'm a little curious to find out exactly what's going on. I knew you'd take it, thanks. Let me just check 2 things. Every single stolen exhibit was returned, right? Nothing is missing. And finally, was anything added? Please check for any unfamiliar decorations, stones, or anything else. I will. What should I do if I find something? Contact us straight away. Make sure you don't touch it. Understood. Thanks again. Well, this is a fish story. Let's go over the case. Every night, a group of masked men evade the security guards and steal one of the aquarium's exhibits. Then they come back and return it soon after. I see. What do you mean? Do you know who they are? No idea. How about you? Maybe the criminals love fish? It's not enough to just look at them, they want to swim with them? Then why go to the trouble of returning them? Maybe they realize they're too difficult to keep? You have to control the water temperature, water quality, and stuff like that. It's difficult even for a professional. So the next day they steal different fish within an hour, realize they're difficult to keep, and then return them 30 times? They have to be really stupid. Or there's something we're missing. In any case, we need more clues. I agree. Hang on a sec. I've connected to the Aquarium server. I'll take a look at the security system logs. Found something. It looks like the thieves accessed it via cyberspace. They've deleted the logs, but that's not enough to stop me. They've been careful, but not careful enough. There are still traces of the deleted logs. This should do it. Damn, they've covered their tracks. Chitose, forward the data to me. I think I know how to uncover their route. Okay, you take things from here. Once we know where they accessed from the server from, Kesuke and I will hack them. That sound good to you? I've got the address. Great, let's go. Be careful. Did you say that to Ryuji? I'm sure she did. Alright, where are we going? Well, I know the back door. Use the PC. Eden! To the back door. What we got? Not that, not that, not that, not that. Yes? Oops, I did that early. I would like this treasure chest, please. Of course, it was too much to hope for memory. So would this count as a school of Goemon or just a float? Who knows? They're getting butt kicks is what they're getting. Bonk. Oh, right, I forgot. I don't feel like cleaning the farm today. Maybe I should go tell Mirai. The massive piles of sandwiches and waffles looks like they hit the roof. Yuko. Girl. Let me get the next item cooking. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba. Get and receive items. Cook me more goodies. And Builder is in charge. Farm expansion. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, there's that, there's that. Yes, leave the farm. And then leave here. It's been a hot minute since I saved. I should do that. Boop. Save. Sooner or later, I will have enough memory in order to get that freaking ultimate virus type. Ba-dum-bum. Move over here. And then turn this off. This just feels like busy work at this point. Like, guys, you could have done better. Why is the creepy music playing? Look, there's someone here. Is it a girl? Welcome to my aquarium. I'm Minamo... Takisu? Say. I'm surprised you found this place. Are you the police? No. Doesn't matter who you are. You've got nothing on me. Can we ask you some questions? What is this place? What are you doing here? As you've come all this way, I'll give you a special tour of my aquarium. No, she didn't. Have you noticed this place looks exactly like the aquarium? How observant. It's a perfect digital copy of the aquarium's building, facilities, and animals. It's almost complete. So you did create this place, but did you really need to resort to theft? You can find lots of similar data for fish and buildings on the net. You don't get it. Similar isn't good enough. It has to be a perfect reproduction. The building and decor can be recreated from photos. But how the animals look and move can't be scanned from ordinary photos or videos. They have some very rare fish. There's no information anywhere about the types of tanks and equipment they use. It's not as if I could go up to them and ask to borrow their precious fish and equipment, right? So, you steal them, copy them, and then return them. Please don't use that word. I just borrowed them and scanned them with a 3D scanner. No one could accuse me of stealing. So it seems, but you are suspected of trespassing on private property. I hate that. In the virtual world, people are free to go anywhere they like. The real world is so full of restrictions. Although you're not quite right. I didn't actually trespass. Breaking into the aquarium, finding the exhibit, removing it, and then returning it safe and sound, all within such a short space of time. I hired a team of international super... What is this game? Did you hire someone to do the hacking as well? I asked a Digimon and a hacker to help with that. Of course, I didn't do any hacking myself, and any evidence is long gone by now. The most difficult part was scanning everything perfectly in the short time between acquiring exhibits and returning them. I bought an entire studio for that. So this is just a very expensive hobby. Honey, get a better hobby. I had to be smart. That's why you'll never pin anything on me. I haven't caused anyone any trouble, even you. And look, this place is almost finished. My own private aquarium. Well, I have to hand it to you. This place certainly looks beautiful. That makes me so glad to hear. But it doesn't sit right with me. It's also the ugliest thing I've ever seen, in a sense. Ooh, shots fired. You spent a lot of money, but you didn't get your hands dirty. You got other people to do it for you. So much for the perfect crime. The law can't bring you to justice, but unluckily for you, we aren't the law. We're hackers. We'll make sure you're punished. This aquarium will never be completed. That's too bad. Looks like I'm going to have to dispatch my first visitors. I knew she seemed too willing to talk. She never intended us to let us leave here. And she uses all quick type. Sea serpent and a cola. I can't even pronounce what you are, dude. Skill. Oh, just Chain Plus. The guy who can actually hit hard. Yeah, that hurt. Skill. Vulcan Palm. Hit it. With extra oomph. There we go. One fish fried. Guard. I'm glad I guarded. Second fish fry? Second fish fried!
悪くなかった。
Anti-bug! I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky. So you have some attachment to that aquarium? Yes, so many memories. I went all the time as a child, at least once a week. It's also where I went on my first date. But then going to have a major renovation soon. Did you hear about it? I was shocked when the final design was announced. It looks more like a nightclub or a casino. They're going to have pop groups singing with tropical fish. Don't you think that's tacky? It's the way things are now. But I gotta admit, that is kind of tacky. At least someone agrees with me. I thought about starting a petition to keep the aquarium as it is. But they probably wouldn't take any notice. Things never go my way in the real world. So I decided to preserve it by myself. Just as it has always been, and just how I remember it. I understand how you feel. Keep trying to think of ways to make the aquarium mine. When all is said and done, you didn't intend to cause anyone trouble. You just wanted to recreate the aquarium for yourself, correct? But we can't just look the other way. Memories aren't about preserving data. There's something you keep inside you for the rest of your life. Maybe you're right. If you're going to report me, just do it. Looks like you have this case all wrapped up. The aquarium will send payment. What's the matter, Ryuji? Why the long face? There's something bothering me about this case. I hope it turns out to be nothing. By the way, I met the proprietor. Can't go into detail, but she's the only daughter of a very wealthy man. He recently passed away and left her in his entire fortune. Oh no. It receives extremely rare creatures from other aquariums and research institutes around the world for special exhibitions and the like. Any rumors of security problems would soon put an end to that. Now we know who was behind it. After being arrested, she promised she'd never do it again. The aquarium is happy to leave it at that. So... she'll be released tomorrow. What? Calm down, I know how you feel, but we have no other choice. No one was hurt and no actual damage was caused. I'm sure you agree she's learned her lesson. No, I don't. How can you release her so soon? She's not being charged. We can't just hold her. If not tomorrow, she'll be out in a few days. Call the aquarium manager right now. What? Why? I'm going to the aquarium. Wait here. This just got dramatic. Like, Houston, do we have a problem? Did you find out what you were looking for? We found a nasty little surprise. I couldn't believe it. What did you find? I don't feel comfortable saying it in front of Eric. Spit it out, sirs. Plastic explosives set to be detonated remotely at any time. What? They were attached to the undersides of all the tanks that were returned. They're small, but detonating them all at once would level the That chick's nuts! Why? Good question. How did you know they'd be there? I suspected it right from the start. She created an exact copy of the aquarium in her own private cyberspace. It was as if she confined time and space itself. I had to ask myself what someone of that mindset would do once they'd accomplished everything they'd set out to do. I fear that she'd try to keep the aquarium all to herself. By destroying the run of the real world, even though she knew it was about to be renovated? Don't look so worried. Unless she's actually presses the detonator, everything I just said is nothing more than a theory. We don't have any evidence that she planned the explosives. Once again, we can't pin anything on her. By now, she's probably moved the virtual aquarium to a small server and disappeared off to somewhere far, far away from here. I'm annoyed we can't hold her to account, but at least nothing will happen to the aquarium if she presses the detonator now. The only positive is that no one's been hurt? It's been an unusual case. Ryuji, what did you do? Sir? What did you do? Nonsense. This is where I'm going to stay for the rest of my life. You may be missing a few finishing touches, but it's all mine. When I press this detonator, my aquarium will be the only one like it in the world. Hee hee hee. Oh! That's what he did. All data in the cyberspace will be erased. Huh? What's going on? Oh, that's just cold. Does that mean she got deleted too? And is now a comatose monster? Or not monster. Comatose and not able to live? What? When we went to see her, I installed a program to delete all data in that cyberspace. I linked the... Yeah, that's a super still on back. Okay, yeah. So, you keep them... Yes, I got that. But what happened to her?